guys, and welcome to Geek Mania. Now then, I know usually on this show we talk about films, or we talk about a TV show, or some comics, or a top 5. We do reviews.
Or wrestling,
today,
or video games,
yeah,
you know.
Today is different. Today we're talking about, rumour and news and speculation. And it's something that's very close, literally, to Mark's heart.
Yeah, very close.
It's about these green fellas again. So, Mark, since you broke the news to me, why don't you break the news to our dear listeners?
Basically, as you all know, Michael Bay is producing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. And first of all, I thought it wouldn't get any worse by Michael Bay producing it. And then we found out that we were going to be aliens. Not sure if that's going to be true anymore because apparently the script, they've denounced it, got rid of it and delayed it. And now we got Megan Fox as April O'Neil.
Yeah!
Really?
Apparently they've casted Megan Fox, even after Michael Bay himself has had problems with the person she's...
Yes, like she compared him to Hitler. And it's just like...
Well, since you love Hitler so much, that means you probably love Michael Bay too. So, yeah, why not? Let's go with that.
Michael Bay, idiot. And guess who he... And
yeah,
guess,
this is the real big nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
as Mark reveals who was also potentially in line to play the part of April O'Neil. April O'Neil, for those who aren't intimately familiar with Turtles, like I'm not hugely, is that one slightly hot reporter chick that was like the kind of turtle friend that's human.
Yeah, she was like the Turtles.
She wore the yellow jacket in the cartoon.
And she was their confidant throughout the different series. Like she was their only human friend, and like in the other series she was a reporter. And
Splinter doesn't count because he's a weird Japanese.
And he was not a reporter. She was a scientist, other things, and then they changed her. So yeah,
she was a reporter.
This is the three people that he gave up. First, you had Jean Levy, who I'm not sure who she is, but even that would be better than Megan
You've not
Fox.
done your research.
Not really, no. Elizabeth Olsen, who is, the actual Olsen twin who can act. Yes, I'm an Olsen twins fan.
What's she been in?
She was in some horror film, I can't remember, we showed it at cinema.
Most films are shown at cinemas, you're right then.
I can't remember the film, but... And the kicker, and the real kicker, who is apparently a huge Turtles fan to even be interested in doing the film, and is a huge kicker, that it's like... Why would you give up this person, Anna Kendrick?
Yeah.
It's like, Anna Kendrick, you gave up her good actress, funny, actually can make a believable April O'Neil.
It's just... You have two choices here, okay? So you have the spur of the moment, flash in the pan, brunette bombshell that's filled with plastic surgery. Or... you have someone with genuine passion, genuine acting talent, also probably down friggin' hot, and you just... And Michael Bay's had problems with Megan Fox before.
I know.
It's not like he loves this girl, maybe he's just trying to have the sex. Maybe. That's the only angle I can think of.
And you're the person who's directing the film, apparently it's the guy who did The Room. So even then it's even more, this film's going to be shit. But I'm happy. I've had this. Michael Bay's producing it.
Did you just say that the person directing it is the person who directed The Room?
Yeah.
As in the Tommy Wiseau film?
Yeah, I think that's who he is.
Didn't Tommy Wiseau direct that? If someone else directed that, I don't want to know.
I know someone.
Jesus, don't scare me like this, Mark.
No, I mean someone who's a terrible director is directing the Ninja Turtles film.
You just don't brandish the word "the director of The Room" wildly and just vaguely throw it.
It was a terrible film.
Yeah, but it's so terrible you don't just mark that on someone's career unnecessarily. I'm sure that was Tommy Wiseau. Please tell me that was just Tommy Wiseau.
I know this film's gonna be terrible and that sort of thing because it's got Megan Fox and stuff, but I'm good in my Turtles film. I can happily watch this film and not watch the other film if I have to. So yeah.
Well, personally, I will stand by my principles, and my principles has always been this, is that I will try, I do fail, I'm sure I failed in this show before, but I will try to reserve my judgment until I've actually seen it. So, until I've actually seen Megan Fox, because maybe she's gone back to acting school, learned how to emote, maybe taken a bit of the collagen out of that face so she can actually do facial expressions. And maybe she'll be believable. Maybe she'll be interesting. Maybe she'll have interesting chemistry with
this film
weird CGI alien turtles.
I know. And this film, don't get me started on that. Baby. And this film could even be worse than TMNT 3, which will be surprising as hell if it can be worse than TMNT 3.
Which I've not seen, so I'm not going to judge.
It's a terrible, terrible film. As you know, I'm a huge TMNT fan. There's a lot of people.
Is that the one where they get sent back into feudal Japan?
Yes. And the suits are so terrible because they weren't done by Jim Henson's group, because they're in the first two films they're done by Jim Henson group, and just the way they go from that to TMNT 3 is just like terrible. They look like frogs. They kind of like frogs with like these weird dimples and stuff.
Well, they are done by Jim Henson Group.
No, in the third one they do, but in the first one they actually... Yeah. See? That's what they look like.
Yeah, I know what they look like.
That's, you know... And apparently the turtles are actually going to be done by CGI with motion capture. Good to be done by motion capture. People in like...
Look, the only way you're going to get me interested in that is if Andy Serkis is playing all 4 turtles.
Yes. Which,
and that ain't happening.
That'd be epic if he did. Which actually might enjoy it.
Do you know what would make me even more interested? If Andy Serkis was playing all 4 turtles and was directing it.
Yes.
That would make me interested. Do you know what else would make me interested?
What's that?
Anna Kendrick was in the film.
Yes.
But guess what?
She won't be.
She ain't.
She ain't. But I'm
do you know what I really hope for?
What?
And there's not often I hope this. I really, really hope that something amazing happens to Megan Fox. So amazing that she just simply doesn't want to do a Turtles film anymore. Like, say that like someone offers her to get like married for $10 bazillion in Paris to someone like Bradley Cooper or something, so she can't do the film. And Michael Bay, since he's already paid everyone else to do the film, and they've got all the sets there, decides to delay the film anyway, because he really wants to have...
I know.
It's not going to happen.
Not really, no.
But,
like, you know, do you reckon they're going to have Sheila Booth plays Casey Jones now, if they got Megan Fox?
Well, if we're going halfway, you know, in for a penny,
and the other thing as well, though,
dollars.
The other thing as well, yeah, I know they're, you know, doing the thing with the Turtles being aliens, maybe, and that sort of thing, but the fact that the Turtles aren't going to be the main characters while Casey Jones and April O'Neil is, it's like, but it's the Ninja Turtles. Same thing in the Transformers film. The Transformers supposed to be the main characters, not the humans.
But
like...
you need the humans there, because otherwise the kids these days can't understand how to communicate with robots. They're not going to be like, oh, Optimus, he's amazing, but I can't appreciate him because I'm a fucking stupid kid. I need a kid to talk to Optimus so I can pretend to be the kid. No, kids are cleverer than that, Michael. The kid will not think, oh, I wish there was a kid. The kid will think, holy crap, I'm Optimus Prime! I'm a giant robot that kills things! Yes! Now I'm Bumblebee and I turn into a car and drive off and fly into the moon with a T-Rex strapped to me, and then the T-Rex transforms into a gun and I shoot the laser at the moon and blow up the moon, and then Miss Higgins, my year 5 English teacher, will explode with her eyes mate, and that's what 6-year-olds think like. Not like, oh, I need a believable human character. I can't sympathise with robots. They don't care. They just want to see robots punching. And they just want to see ninjas do backflips, eat pizza, throw shurikens at people and say stupid 90s catchphrases. Not tits.
Cowabunga! You know, and also, who also going to wait to they're going to play as Shredder. Apparently in the first script that they got rid of, apparently it wasn't actually Big Shredder. Apparently it was going to be some army boss called Schrogendugger, and the script, yeah, it was like Schroeder or something. I was like, oh my god, they really want to ruin this franchise.
It's just gonna be what? So it's just gonna be like that stereotypical military German man.
Basically,
it was just like, these. I believe these turtles are trying to destroy my military. I do not know why I am French, but I just assume that Michael does not care about Europe so much that he just assumes Germans speak with French accent.
You know, And I've got my TMNT 2012 show to watch. So I've got my Turtles feel. So I'll only watch the film once just to see what it's like because we get to see it for free. But otherwise, I'm just going to be like.
I'll watch it because it'll be funny to watch Mark's streams burn.
Yes, and they will burn.
And then I'll cry.
But I've had my Turtles film, so I've had my Turtles film. So if I don't have another film which is not as good as that film, then I'll be happy.
Anyway, enough of Mark being vaguely angry and me being depressed. Let's wrap this episode.
Let's wrap this up. I'm Mark. And that's Ben. This is Geekomania, guys. And fuck you, Michael Bay. That's right. Fuck you. Good night.
Michael, just stick to your long panning shots. Don't direct films. It's okay.
Just pick your panning shots and boobs and explosions. And fuck you. Thank you. Good night.
Go make Bad Boys 3 or some shit.